Note to self, I really need a standby graphic for these little stationary moments. Welcome one and all, NavigatorEX here, and I promised some random horse shit on Wednesday when I finished up with my previous Wednesday game. And welcome, Blind Archer, by the way. And so, of course, I gotta deliver in fighting game fashion. Damn, though, I'm missing Ace Combat 4. That was such a good game. I've never played any other entry in that series. Like a demo for one on 360, but that's not what I'm playing today, sadly. Although I really need to pick that up. Won't be for I think at least 2 weeks, but cheap. Oh, Ace Combat 3, Electrosphere, if I remember. I want to say I remember that one because I thought the title was awesome. Because I don't know, it just caught my eye. Oh boy, Electrosphere. That just almost seems like it should be an attack in a fighting game. Boy. But, yeah, and the black screen will abate in a second because, yeah, fighting games, oh boy. So, and I should also add, thank you again on the Tekken challenge the other day. We'll have to absolutely make that a little bit more regular. I don't know when yet, but I wouldn't mind having another Tekken 7 stream or some such, or just some one-off casuals on a non-stream day, whatever. But yeah, I'm in the spirit of me not rambling for too much longer with a black screen and no standby. I will say, you ever have like that one game in your collection that you own, but you're kind of embarrassed that you own it almost? It's like, why do I have this again? But it's not so bad enough that you pitch it, or in this case, it's one that I don't really know anything about, but I mean, just looking at it. So, hate to judge a book by its cover, so finally pulling out something that I got way back on the Humble Brawler bundle, because even if this game does suck, which honestly I doubt, still got Skullgirls and a Guilty Gear game or two out of the deal, so, hey, rock on. Let's see. Its Arc System works, so it can't be all bad. I mean, it can, but, oh boy, you're about to see why I don't even know. I feel like watching this cutscene, I'm catching the animades. But there are some cool character designs, though. I'm not gonna lie. There's just, I mean, there's just so much random cute anime girl nonsense. I mean, I'm surprised there's not a Haruhi Suzumiya crossover or some such for this. Arcana Heart 3 Love Max. I mean, what even is that title, damn it? What is that title screen? Oh boy. Oh boy. See, that's the question I had when I first saw this Steam trailer. I've played this for a grand total of 8 minutes to confirm that this would even fire up on my machine. So, oh boy. Now, on the bright side, it didn't quite get far enough into the waifu battler column that I was fearing it has, but still, cute anime girl fighting game nonsense. I don't know what the story is, and I'm going to tell you this, I'm not going to be playing it on stream. Oh wait. Well, it says through each character storyline, so that sounds like an arcade mode kind of thing. So if I don't see an arcade mode, I'll pick something up. But this is ArcSys and Examu Incorporated, and from what I am led to understand, it's supposed to be brutal in single player. So I will tell you right now, the difficulty's down on 1 just until I feel my way around it. I'll gradually turn it up like I do other games if I continue to play this, but just damn. Oh, training mode. Not gonna be labbing today because I, again, completely blind. Online play is a thing, but I'm led to understand all of these games are dead on Steam. So, good luck with that. And even if I were to continue playing this, there are some story, after story, I think, things. You can get a whole bunch of different chapters of story stuff. Under no circumstance will I ever play the Hot Springs after story. There is nothing on this earth that will allow me to play that on Twitch. I like having a Twitch account, so just throwing that out right now. That is a thing that exists. And if you look up the Steam reviews, the topmost one will show you why. Now, anyway, story mode. I don't even... Keyboard? Cut that shit out. Man, when have I ever played a fighting game with a keyboard? I know some people actually do that. They have, I'm not saying this game is bad or wrong. I'm saying I don't know if it's my cup of tea yet, but I have yet to take a sip. Oh, boy. Fighting game. Controllers, though. I don't think I've ever played a fighting game with a keyboard. That seems horrible. Eh? I have no idea what she said. I got the pleased to meet you part, but okay. I don't know, but she's putting off a distinct Disgaea vibe. Disgaea, whatever. So, I don't know. Let's take a look at some of these characters, though. Just go around the list. The hell? Petra Johanna Lagerqvist? I mean, she's got interesting firearms. Has she got like a hula hoop under that dress? What the? Okay. Obligatory clergy person. Other obligatory clergy person, but she's got wings, though. Hello, Clarice. Oh shit, she started with an Ara Ara. No, thank you. Echo. So one of the big, I'm gonna ditch on this character real quick. One of the things about this game that I'm led to understand is that I see what you did there. That apparently the system is you have chase down mechanics. You have rush down basically on a button, so you can just charge in there at people with a button press. And on top of the characters here, it's like what, 23? You also have what are called Arcana. So you have their fighting moves and abilities, but you also have these Arcana, which are like modifiers for their fighting ability. They get like passives and some active stuff on there and give them different stats. So you customize your character by picking the character you want their moveset and then slapping an Arcana on them. I cannot find a manual for this game for the life of me. Hello. What's the name of that waiter in Guilty Gear? Putting off a Mei Fang. So I'm guessing she's the Chinese one. What the hell? What the hell am I staring at? You like... That's supposed to be some kind of... Ling Xiao Yu does come to mind. Jam! That's who! I was thinking from Guilty Gear, Jam, and I'm never gonna get her last name right. Okay, let's see. Holy shit, she's just piloting an Eggman mech. What the hell? I think I understood that one. Boy. Massive difference in the character sizes, too. What the? Oh, I thought that little marionette was a chest burster for a second. I saw that totally wrong. Okay, another character with wings. Some, like, demon and or imp vibes going on. Oh. Obligatory oversized sword character. I thought that was a chainsaw for like half a second. Akane Inuwaka. Let's see. Oh. Interesting. Doggo antics. Siegfried. Oh, yeah. Oh, Soul Calibur 2. That's another one I need to price check on Amazon and eBay. I loved that golf swing Nightmare had. Okay. Neat. Angel girl in a robe slash shirt thing. Okay, next. Oh, witch girl. Nice little cane thing. That's interesting. What the? Okay. Saki Suzuru. She's like probably the most normal looking character so far on the roster, so there's got to be something horrifyingly wrong with her. Totally not Nakaruru. Shrine Maiden. Why not? With a top? Okay, is there an Arc Sys game that doesn't have an animal character? Because if there is, change that shit. Konoha. I'm intrigued with this roster. I don't know. Kamui. Okay. Oh, random nah. And the title cover girl person, who I will not be playing because that's like picking the Shotos every single time, so that's down the line. Okay. Ah, hush, I know. You'll get your turn later. Probably not on stream. Okay, Kamui. Okay. I don't know where to go. I'm thinking, bottom right. Sword girl down there. But this mech, though. I tend to be horrible with heavies. But I'm assuming she's a heavy just from looking at her, and that's not necessarily the best idea. Random. Oh, boy. Yeah, this roster seems to support that. Okay. There's the off chance I'll get this little girl, though, and I'm like, eh. Aside from her, I don't think there's anyone here that I just don't want to fool with. So, random it is! Alrighty. Putting off a little bit of a... Oh, boy. What's her name? Valentine. Putting off a little bit of a Jacko vibe with the... Mostly the color palette and firearms, though. Okay, colors. Wouldn't be a fighting game without colors. Oh! 'Tis the season. Okay, pink. Oh, man, black and pink. The Hitman! Oh, boy, Brett Hitman heart colors. President's daughter equipped with ballistics. Yeah, when do we get that game? Oh, boy. I don't know what her deal is, so hopefully we'll find out. Oh, what the... Okay. So far, I'm leaning toward the black and pink. Oh, hello. Nope, this is a winner. This is a winner. So, Morgan Ainsland. They had to know what they were doing. No Ashley game, what? Oh, boy. Okay, she gets a tan here. A little yellow. What the? Okay, she's been dipped in radioactive materials. Oh, boy. Oh, I forgot that was what Ashley was. Okay. Oh, I forgot which one it was that had the Morrigan colors. Yellow. I feel like some of these are references, though. I mean... Okay, back to 1. Let's switch back to Morrigan colors. Luis, Sarah. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Normal. Simple? No. I don't ever do simple fighting game controls. Absolutely not. Luis. I don't know what the Link anime thing is, but I'm led to understand it has cinematic kind of stuff that you can unlock for it, so turning that on. Good. And now for the... Oh, you're getting a relook there, Balder. For the main gimmick of the game. Okay, each one of these apparently has its own different quirks and things. So we got Zilale, Balder, Tyr. Oh, we got Gottfried. Wait, okay, Fenrir, Tyr. Okay, Luck is interesting, but it'd fit with the random select. Sin. Okay, that's gonna get me thrown off of Twitch. I don't know. I don't think it would get me thrown off of Twitch. Punishment. Fire. Ooh, neat. Mirror. All of a sudden, I'm thinking of Sid on Final Fantasy IX. Got an Oglop. Ah! Fenrir into yes, they are. I'm not as familiar with Norse mythos as I'd like to be. Some Loki shenanigans here and there, and a little bit about I think Baldur's death. I could be misremembering that last one. I need to read up on Norse myth, at least the high notes. Darkness. Behold, the master of magnetism. Okay. Huh. It's a horny fish. Okay, different kind of phoenix there, a little more pastel. I mean, Orichalcos. Interesting. Metal alright, but not quite as metal as this. Holy shit, I am so leaning toward that. Tempestus. Windfish. Okay. Ooh. That's pretty rad too. Dumort. Mildred. Okay. I'm looking at Fenrir and Evil on the left-hand side. Ayatsuhime. Zawarudo, but not really. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at them defense stars, alright. Ooh. Bonry, okay. That is not what I would expect for the look of lightning, but... Damn, if that's not kick-ass. 90% about... Okay. Yeah, Greek mythos, holy shit. There's some messed up stuff in the Greeks. Oh boy, fun stuff. But, still messed up. Hello, love. And the title. Arcana and time. Oh boy. Anutpada. Alright, now I was looking at this for 4 stars in attack and defense. 4 and 2 for Balder. 3 and 3, but still balanced for Tyr. And who is the other one? Evil here? Dumort. Yeah, I gotta go with it. I gotta go with it. First outing, Fenrir. I'm almost certainly not completing story mode this stream either, too. So I might come back to it. I was just curious for a one-off. Raw ore that makes up a celestial stone. Crystallized form of sacred energy. Oh, boy. We got Mako again! Power source of the next generation. Okay. Right, the odds are pretty low, but there's a slim chance these celestial stones might make it into our world through planar rifts. Okay, y'all throwing a lot of words at me. Tell me that's not anime. But for now, I need to focus on my mission. Collect as many of the stones as I can, and then return to numbers, letters, numbers. Uranium ore. Ah! There's power in them there stones. Ah, boy. That would explain the one palette swap. Okay. Petra Johanna Lagerquist was ordered to destroy the Drexler Institute. Oh boy. This is easy on the eyes. Whoa. Ordered to destroy the Drexler Institute was suddenly observed to be active once more and steadily infiltrating parts of Japan. I mean, it did come in at entry 3 in the series, so why not? In order to investigate the Institute's celestial technology, Petra established a Rosenberg branch of the Celestial Union, along with some of the brightest scientific... I don't know. Okay, I'll skip the plot, though, today, because I'm already rambling a bit, and this is probably going to be a one-off anyway, so... Drexler Institute bad, she's sent to investigate them. Planar rifts, Petra's gotta smack them down. Reading simulator. I mean, it's getting there. This is kinda baseline visual novel. Millennial Garden, okay, we got more pronouns. Great War. Whoa, World War I! Yay! That's a thing, I guess. I doubt that was it. 6 days until Japan is obliterated. So we're 6 days out until Guilty Gear? Well, I did want to see Big Mecha Girl earlier, so let's dip out to Aichi Prefecture, Nagoya's Golden Fish Castle. Now that sounds like a place for good eating. Increase the funding for the Yodogawa department. Okay, she wanting more mech money? Also, bunny ears? What? Oh boy, I think her energy is just rotting my teeth a little bit. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. What the hell is that? Did she just damage herself at the outset? Okay, this game does have dashes and super jumps, so there's that going for it. Okay. Oh, so I did hit her with that thing, and it just... Okay, it doesn't show the projectiles. Interesting. Okay, and there's that dash mechanic. Okay. Full disclosure, though, this is on easy difficulty because I have no idea what I'm doing and just wanted to kind of fill this out. So this is... I might actually turn up the difficulty if I can. Okay, she's got it down to back. Okay. So no inputs in the air means... Okay, she just flips. Okay. Kind of like one of Guy's moves in Street Fighter Alpha. You have to input a hit in the air. Okay. Okay, that rush down thing is kind of odd. Oh. I mean, just kind of... No increased funding. Yeah. That's what you get for piloting a... Oh. The wonkiest E-frame I've seen in a while. Okay. I don't know how to do supers for this yet. I think it's like a 2-button press deal. Ah. Eh. Oh boy. The sum total of my exposure to this game, though, prior to its release, was from one character, and if you're familiar with, what's it, Harris Lacia or LC or whatever, and you've seen any art of her at all, you'll know exactly why. Because, yeah. And that character is the reason I was concerned this would just be a waifu battler. Okay. Any further funding for your project will depend on your performance during this incident. I trust you understand my position. Oh, putting off a little bit of that Karin Kanzuki energy. Or Lily, if you will. Okay, Hyodo. Oh boy. Well, we got another reporter. It's yet to see if she can live up to Rika Muranaka. Wait, no, that's not the name. What's her name? From Robot Alchemic Drive. Damn it! I want to say Miho Shinjo, and that was the front mission, though. Damn it! Okay. Panic being incited by phenomenon. Global economy teeter on collapse. Everyone's hoping for a quick resolution to the disaster, except for that one guy. Yeah, that is a weird hand positioning. It looks like her fingers are... I mean, I know they're supposed to be kind of flexed a little bit back, but they look too short, especially her index has like a flat plane on it, if I'm looking at that right. Like, maybe it wasn't quite cropped right or something. I don't know. That is kind of a funky looking hand. I don't know. Hyodo! Oh boy, so one down. Okay. Sapporo Clock Tower. Well, if this game's going to become a horror show at any point, why not start at a clock tower? I see that hot spring up there! Everyone's in Japan. Wow, Japan must be crowded. The split between National Academy and Rosenberg. Yeah, I'll do something. I'll introduce spankings, I don't know. The super meter works oddly in here too. It's like I didn't quite get what the guide stuff I was reading said. I don't like internalize that well, but apparently the 3 stages you can increase your meter to 3 stages, but unless you use a move or technique called an extend, it won't go past those points, the 1 and 2 marks. So you have to use something to extend it past that, or else you're just locked at a level. I may be misunderstanding. Oh, what the hell? Is that a dodge or a parry? Okay. Here we go, super. I have no idea what that did, but hey, it's fine. Get in close, I suppose. Okay. Time to zip through this real quick, just because the difficulty... Okay. Low difficulty is not too great. I'm used to low difficulty in a fighting game, at least having a non-zero challenge, but this is... I should not be this close to a perfect on a bot. Because... In general, I'm not great at fighting games. But... Wow. This game just rewarded me essentially for mashing. I need to turn up the difficulty if I actually intend to play this. Ah, well, it's fine. Where are we at? So while all this plot nonsense is going on, because I'm not going to be paying attention to this today. Oh boy. Resident Evil 9 rumors. Apparently, okay. Got another Celestial Stone. Good for you. You live your best life, mystery person. Okay, can we scroll down to see that hand? Ah. Resident Evil 9 rumors. Apparently a noted leaker going by the name Dusk Golem is suggesting that it'll be open world because of improvements to the RE engine, which totally isn't the Resident Evil engine. It's totally Reach for the moon. Improvements to the engine done during Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma 2. So they're doing that, and I'm like, how the hell will a open world Resident Evil game work? Didn't the Outbreak games try like larger level, larger stages and like larger traversal? I mean, maybe I'm misremembering that because I never actually played those. I just remember. But open world Resident Evil? What the hell? I don't know. That sounds. I don't know about the quality of the rumor. That sounds like an iffy prospect. Survival horror? You don't tend to get horror in wide open spaces if for no other reason than you have ways to run. I mean, unless they have mechanics in place to hobble the player in such a way that they can't escape the danger and actually somehow make it tense, that's not... That doesn't sound doable. You can do horror. You can do tension and suspense in open spaces. I'm not saying that. I mean, imagine being stuck on a boat and can't go anywhere, but you're in like shark territory. That's kind of intense. I don't know how that translates to Resident Evil. It's like, if they want Resident Evil to improve, they need to just, I think, let it cool down for a minute. They're taking it directions that just don't seem to fit. It's like, if you want to do a game in those directions, cool, but don't name it Resident Evil. It's like all these reboots and remakes in movies and such, where they say, hey, they slapped the old name on the thing, but they put a totally different product in there. I'm like, just make a new thing. Say it's inspired by the old thing. I'm fine with that. Come on, guys. So I'm kind of hoping this rumor doesn't pan out unless they got some just crazy ideas, like the good kind of crazy. Like Borderlands. Anyway, Nagasaki's... I am not qualifying that statement. Oh, boy. Aha! I was not paying attention. Oh, boy. I can't. Oh, no. Yeah, it's like Nintendo at this point. I mean, yeah, they're getting to the point where they're about litigious enough. Oh, no. What the... Let's bludgeon and shoot this small child. Okay, gotta remember that boost mechanic. It sucks though. I kind of hate to complain about Capcom's products, but the company's just so bad they merit it. Because Dragon's Dogma, it looks largely like a great game. Dragon's Dogma 2, I mean. But no, I'm not touching it. $70 and no. They've done too much to it. But Castle Super Beast, they did bring up a good point that honestly, some of the microtransaction decisions, probably not on the devs, more on the publisher, and to appease their... Oh, son of a... That 2 supers in a row? What the hell? Okay. Wreck your face! It's like, the decisions to add those microtransactions and crap are probably more on the publisher than the developer. It sucks that they happen, and they keep adding them to games. RE2 having some microtransactions. I guess Resi 3 had them. I hadn't played enough or even looked at it. Devil May Cry 5. There are so many of the big publishers going down that road. Only makes 3 games because they've forgotten that F-Zero and Star Fox exist, and they don't want to touch Metroid almost ever. Accurate though. Capcom, EA, and Ubisoft. Because apparently AAA is supposed to mean large titles with huge replayability, but we cripple it just enough where players want to spend money on little niche shit so that they can progress faster. I'm not entirely against stuff like speed boosts in the DLC. It's at least they made them optional, but I would really be disgusted if it was stuff that was necessary for the game to function, or stuff that's not accessible in-game. Those are the kind of microtransactions that kill me. Just, ugh. Oh, man. If that red chunk is the Celestial Stone they're talking about, I'm sure Dante would be thrilled. Metroid. I want to see some companies, though, coming together and making more of those products. They don't have to necessarily make the exact same thing. That would be just nostalgia and shit talking. I mean, we saw X Zodiac the other day. That was a fun game, but it had enough twists separate from Star Fox to where, you know, it hits that nostalgia button super hard, but should they continue with that franchise, they can make it even more of its own thing, because it had its own quirks here and there. The missiles were kind of great. F-Zero, there's a game or two trying to fill that void, because, I mean, when's the last time Nintendo did F-Zero? Metroid, that one's a little harder to pin. I'm thinking Axiom Verge. It's not that I'm saying they just need to keep going back and making the same things. That's a lazy stance. But, if we can have some of the old wild companies who are making more new shit that's, like, really awesome, it's nice to have a choice. I think, Nintendo still does some new stuff with their mechanics, with their designs. The other companies... debatable, and I'd say on a case-by-case basis. Ubisoft, though, no. It's like I look at the crew and I'm wondering how they managed to squeeze towers into it. Oh! I never did finish playing the crew. I barely touched it. Zinnia on the top, everyone's favorite Bond villainess. My, how you've changed. Okay. Something, found a Celestial Stone, give me that stone. Gotcha. Also, she has a pile bunker fist. You're making me want Saturday that much more now. Oh, that's not great. Eat wall! Who you calling, weak, or whatever? Okay. That, dash mechanic. I was trying to think what that dash mechanic reminded me of. And it, just hit me. Dragon Ball FighterZ. Ugh. Eat wall! Now to imagine how how satisfying that would be against opponents that aren't brain dead. I hadn't even paid attention to Petra's hair drills either. Oh boy! It's like, how anime can she be? It's like enough material for a full-length dress converted into a short skirt, and she's got big-ass hair drills and firearms with mysterious energy. She's so anime. That hand. Okay, now I gotta look at that hand, and it doesn't look terrible to me. It looks iffy. I don't know. The fingers look mushy. Okay, third stone. Oh no, someone's grabbing her stones! Well that's good for them. She'll grab their stones right back. Everybody grabbing everyone's stones. To save the world! I guess. Oh boy. The Rosenberg School in Japan. That's the most Japanese school name, the Rosenberg School. What is this anime horse shit? Let's get in there. I love this. I don't know that I love it enough to keep playing it heavily, but it's... I don't know. It's caught my attention. Okay. I would not have picked that voice for that face, but okay. Relinquish... what? To realize the final step in our plan, I require that you relinquish possession of the Celestial Stone to me. How would you say that in everyday speech? You'd say it, be like, give me that damn rock! Wrong! Okay. I can't with these. This is nonsense. It's the good kind of nonsense. It's okay. It's quirky and weird. But we need more of that. I'm okay with a quirky, weird energy. Oh, hello. Player character plus 4 ads, putting out just enough energy to give me Captain Commando flashbacks. The character in Marvel vs. Capcom, not the game that I have yet to play any significant amount of. Although that Capcom beat 'em up bundle is calling to me. What the hell? Gute Nacht! Whoop, get in there! And speaking of the big companies, though I didn't notice Square Enix mentioned earlier, although they have their quibbles. Oh, background change, isn't it? So Final Fantasy XIV apparently has got some FF9 callbacks in it. I found out recently. I never played FF14. I wanted to give it a look at a free trial. I downloaded one of the benchmarks though for fun a while back, but that's it. FF14 does have some great benchmarks, just for fun. And let's see, the summon arc from FF9 is apparently encapsulated in mount form in there. They've got like wind-up guardian characters, wind-up minions, Garnet and Zidane, and apparently some chocobo brush for one of the classes in there. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, don't give me hopes, Squeenix. Oh boy. Resorting to violence is not always the best way to go about things. But it was this time, so yay. Apparently, the head of FF14 development is possibly hinting at a crossover event in FF14. Why does she have the rocks? I don't know. Okay, I was half paying attention. I should have paid attention to that, but whatever. An FF9 crossover in 14 is like, go them. I know a lot of people have that love for 7. 7 was great. Don't get me wrong. I get some of that, but 9 was my 7, I think. Oh, hello, Hyodo's back. With her oddly stubby-fingered hand. Oh. Okay, journeying west even. Okay. Gain some new information. The Osumi Islands. Shit's about to get bad, y'all. Okay. Something of public. There's got to be an option to speed up this text. Normally just do fluff pieces. Yeah, from fluff pieces to potential apocalypse. There's a career trajectory. Ah, boy. FF9 crossover stuff. And we allegedly have an anime for FF9 on the way, which I haven't really seen much out of in recent years. Not any actual footage of the anime. I'm like, damn it, Squeenix, don't give me hope. Because if they were to butcher FF9, I think I would just permanently put Squeenix on my no-buy list. Capcom's probably going to wind up on there for a couple of years, too. EA is on my permanent no-buy list. I think they're the only company that's on my permanent no-buy list. I refuse to touch their products. With the exception of used titles and then typically older used titles. Like, thankfully, I got the Crisis trilogy already. Okay. Scarlet-Crot. MBK, Tifa Renoa Dagger. Okay, sorry, Renoa is dead. Just her out of the way. Mary Dagger. So what does that leave for Tifa? Oh, boy. So in order, B, K, M. There you go. But Dagger and Tifa, just such good choices, though. Okay, went off on your own. Weiss. Oh, boy. I just loved that, though, about Dagger, you know, the whole setup. They come in to abduct the princess and then find out, wait, she wants us to abduct her? What? We did not expect this turn of events. And then shit happens. And she's just taking it all in stride. Okay. Okay, now if she pulls out a gauntlet and raises her hand, we got some problems. Ah, boy. That's not creepy at all. Also, I didn't even switch back to the regular view. Shit, I meant to do that like half the stream ago, because reasons. Because I don't usually like to have the chat text covering the game footage, just in case I want a thumbnail, but, you know, first stream, I don't think that's too much of a problem, but I am gonna go ahead and do that. Forgot this whole time. MBK, Cloud Squalls the town. Oh, that's mean. Okay. Oh, but I'm gonna answer it. Okay. Okay, so... KBM. There you go. Marry Zidane, he's just fun. Okay. K, B, M, that order. Sorry, Cloud. Okay, let's see. Besides, Zidane's fun and Squall. In Kingdom Hearts, he's voiced by David Boreanaz. And David Boreanaz is dreamy. Ooh. Okay, someone keeps getting in my way. Now I'm going to go swat some bothersome flies. Oh, that's a face! That's a face. Huh. Wow. Free of the Institute. The Freedom doesn't give her a license to kill, but joining MI6. I don't even know anything about Disgaea, but she's giving me vibes of one of the poster characters for that franchise. I don't know that character's name, but take one look at her, and if you know anything about that franchise, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, that got interesting. Oh, trick shot. What the hell? Okay, she's gotten a little bit more interesting. Also, where'd she pull them chains out of? Also not in Cloud's favor. I should mention the fact that he was in Advent Children while the other two were not. It's another strike against you, Cloud. Although... Oh boy, Genova, Ultimecia, Kuja. Okay, kill Kuja, just throwing that right out there. Oh boy. That leaves a very bad choice. Just... Okay, that got weird. Okay. Sorry, Kuja, dead automatically. That leaves me choices with... I don't know. I guess marry the creepy headless... The space alien torso? Oh, that's some scrolling out. Also... What the hell? Big ass dragon in the background. Oh, that's not good at all. She's ramping it up. Man, how many traditional fighting games allow the map to scroll out that far, the stage? Holy crap, though. And, ooh. Ah, man, I thought the poke was gonna... Please tell me that's enough. Alright. I barely remember Ultimecia's design, but, sorry, she gets the B. X-Men fighting game, Mutant Academy? Because if it did, I actually remember owning Mutant Academy. That might have been Chris's title. But, oh man, I barely remember that game. Huge launchers, oh boy. Okay, hand over the Celestial Stones. Yeah, that looks like a face you can trust. Oh yeah, she's stable. So, die then. Got it. Oh boy, so we have a big-ass dragon in the background of the stage, and now the magical MacGuffins are flying off into the distance. Can't imagine where they got that. Unless, okay, I guess they found a goal. Okay. So Hyodo's coming back up for what looks to be maybe some kind of horrifying celestial mecha. How can I even begin to explain this scene in front of me? We got like a giant Norse angel bot thing? We're gonna die. We all gonna die. Oh boy. Another overmilked franchise. Sonic or Dragon Ball? Because if the answer is either, then the answer is yes. Ugh. Oh boy. I can't believe... There's another rumor. I'm not sure how to feel about this one. So there's a rumor that Sonic Heroes may be getting a remake as well. Next gen platforms. Ooh. Hello. Oh. Divine celestial weapon. Well, shit. Where are the... Oh boy. Where's Avalanche when you need them? Oh boy, what was I saying? Sonic Heroes apparently rumored to be getting a an update. Unreal Engine, all current platforms. Oh boy, where's my note on that? I gotta see that note. Because I'm trying to think. The source, though, was a Universo Nintendo. And Sonic Heroes, I still own a copy of Sonic Heroes. I actually fired that up recently. And here's the thing, if they were to re-release Sonic Heroes, you know, good on them, but there are two things that they need to fix in order to make Sonic Heroes decent, and that is the cameras and the... I hate to say it, but that handling is fucking terrible. Wow, that handling. You trying to move your party of 3 around the screen was kind of nauseating. I don't know how I 100%ed that when I was a kid. Not even allowing for the answer of time. Just... damn. Okay, well, at least they answered what those coordinates were. Because if I weren't doing this on stream, I would have stopped play just to Google that. Ragnarok's okay. 30 minutes until Gungnir is charged. Okay. 70 until Ragnarok. Okay. Seconds. Oh, seconds. Even better. Okay, when you're blowing up a country, is nefarious typically the adjective you want to go with? Oh boy, we gotta... Oh, it's gone into platform brawler territory? What the hell? Yeah, you defend what you want, you little nugget. Oh boy, this is interesting, and it's turned into a shmup. Okay. Oh, wrong target, game. Wrong target. That's not what I want to hit. Thank you, game. Oh boy, let's just fly and pick a direction. Oh. Okay, for future reference, go to the top ones first because... reasons. Oh boy, that's that seems really bad. Oh, that's really bad. Damn it, fly, woman. Okay, next one. I got 10 seconds before Japan explodes. What the hell am I hitting now? Oh, right. Oh, that's cute, game. Oh, don't choke now! Oh, boy. And that's a nice pose for the end of the world. Okay. Okay. That's different. So the final boss turns into a weird platform battler shmup? Well, I'm glad I didn't start at a higher difficulty then, because, I mean, I barely got a handling on the basic controls. Oh, sure. No, not the little ad blasted thing. Oh, get up there. Okay. Yeah, I can feel you on that interest thing. This is it's unique. I will give it this. It is unique. I wouldn't say it's an instant classic though. Where's the hitbox for this thing? Okay, cool. Now let's get that eye. I've got 30 seconds to go. These little ads. Get the hell out of the way. Cool. Oh boy, 15 seconds to take out all three of these things. Okay, come on. How do I even hit that eye? Hardly at all. Okay, get up. There goes the eye. Cool. Oh, that's bullshit. That's a time sink. Okay, there we go. This is... The ad just right in there. It's like... Was my timing that bad, or was that a read? When a fighting game can read your button presses and act faster than logical, that's just awful feeling. That's more on older fighting games, though. I'm not blaming this one for that yet. I would have to play a lot more of it to feel that out. I doubt that's what it is. I think my timing was just shit. Okay, Celestial Energy Transfer, what even? Divine Celestial Weapon, gotcha. Firing sequence. It's gonna blow! I guess. Oh boy, she's one of those. Our bloodline is the best bloodline. Kyoto, Tanaga Island, investigate the structure. Yeah, they're... Doesn't seem to be a needing. Okay, neat. Giant thing disappears. Everything's back to normal. And now for the weather. 3 years later. Get them off! Get them off, especially the little doodle brat. What's her name? Echo? Okay. Echo. Yeah, got it. Okay. Something about a request. Tired. Gotcha. Go to sleep. If you're tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Echo. Okay. I have a request to make of you. End! End! Okay, telephone. Or gold-plated friggin' telephone. I think she might be the rich one. Cup of tea. Yeah, dial the poster girl. Let's see. Last spoke, Miss Hart. Okay, small request to make of Heart Girl. Gotcha. Main campaign of RE5 already. Spoken on the phone for that long. Oh boy. And she looks like she has cauliflower ear on that left ear of hers. I imagine that would be rough if the phone call gave her cauliflower ear. Woo! Like, dang. Some aggressive conversating. Yeah, and some bad news on that campaign, though, too, and I kind of hate to say it, but I'll get to that in just a moment after all of this ends. Something's amiss. Tea, Earl Grey. Ooh, I just got some Earl Grey today. And was bitching about Darjeeling, and how I've never tried Darjeeling. Okay. I won't leave you hanging on that note too long, though, but Sunday's kind of a wash. Ugh, bullshit. Okay, amusement park. Look like you enjoyed yourself a great deal. I don't want to put off Resident Evil for another full week, though, so I'll say that. I don't. They can tired of obligations. Play with Echo, yeah. In traffic? Okay, never been to an amusement park. I've only ever bought those because of my family's money and wealth and how rich I am. Okay, gotcha. Nora and Rosa, Petra, something. Long day, take a bath in the tears of orphans and Perrier and... Okay, that flash had me worried for a second. We're going to start talking again. Okay, cool. Fast credits. Good. Anywho, so that was Arcana Heart Love Max. Arcana Heart 3 Love Max. Apparently there's 2 additions to this. 6 stars and 6 stars extend, I believe. I got this in a Humble Bundle, so I can't complain because I got the bundle for other games. This is just along for the ride, so I figured I'd eventually play it. MP Yoshihara, MVP, I guess. Oh boy, so what was I saying? So apparently Sunday's a wash due to personal and or family bullshit. So that sucks, because I won't be able to do anything Sunday evening. I still want to play Armored Core Saturday, but I'm going to have to let No Third Impact know as well, because Wednesday is still not on the normal docket, so I'll probably just have to bump Resi over to Wednesday for that last DLC, if y'all are available for it. Okay, we got these credits. But I don't want to put Resident Evil off for another full week. I just don't. That feels bad. Just as I think that's the game of all the ones that I've played on stream that I've bumped the most weeks for, and I hate that. Because, I mean, it's not exactly survival horror, but it's a good game. For what it is, it's fun. The turning point for the franchise, as is often exclaimed. Game over, yeah. I do have to coordinate it with Impact, so I will throw that out. If things fall through, I think a demo day might be in order. I do have to talk to him anyway in regards to the President's Xenoblade tier list video as well. I've got some more points to send his way. He asked me about, so I'll have to do that. I don't... So let's get this game behind me right now. Real right now. Okay, done. I'm done. Black scene real quick. Just kill that. That sound is spreading. No! Here we go. No. Elgato, shut up. Sorry. I gotta. Woo. Except for one thing, real quick. Sound and language options. No, that's not it. System. Oh, gallery, I bet. Okay, here we go. Before I dip into Quirtle. Okay, yes. Host gets to play Jill in Desperate Escape. Hell yeah. Okay. I want to turn this back on because this is one of those rare games. Oh, that was the wrong click. Whoops, sorry. This is one of those rare games that has a sound menu, so yay! Let's even find something that's not quite so high energy. I'm gonna try for like 5 tracks and then I'm out. The hell? That's a little bit more laid back. I'll just leave it at that then. Alright. Okay, so Quirtle first, because the guessing... Oh, right, repeat function, cut that on. That was short. So Quirtle. Let's see. I hate burning 3 vowels in one guess. I just had to. Oh, boy. What's the remaining vowel? Okay, A, I, U. Okay. This is not the most efficient way to play, I know, but just doing anime because this game anime, if I haven't said anime fighters, good things. Glad that they exist. Glad we have so many to choose from. But oh, what the hell was that? Ah, my Elgato just doofed out on me. It's fine though, whatever. Well, let's see if the Elgato will recover, but if not, oh well. Anime games. Great to have a lot of different ones of those, but without like Melty Blood and Under Night In-Birth, well, the Under Night franchise, my selection's a little bit low. I'm fine with that though for the time being. I have plenty of fighting games like, you know, the Street Fighter 30th collection, Tekken, a few options on PS2, I think. Sadly, I don't have Capcom versus SNK 2, but I was always terrible at that one. I just loved it. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was the Elgato again. You know, I'm gonna pull that cord. The USB cable's being a butt anyway. It's an old USB cable, and I need to replace it. Okay. Just gotta think of Polka Shinoyama. I thought that said Shloyama for a second. Oh boy, I misread that bad. Oh, yay, there's one that has all unique letters. Oh boy, I think I know what top left is. I've gotta... I don't know how my brain instantly parsed something that has a Q in it. That never happens for me. Okay, that's fine. Just getting the Q out of the way. No other ones here have Qs. Wow. Of course, it could be because I actually use that word. Oh, boy. I-L. Okay, so I think all of the vowels are used. Consonants, I gotta try and use 3 or 4 consonants. Okay. And if I can, consonants and vowels in places they haven't been prior. would be great. Okay. So that gives me no additional letters for bottom right. A V. Okay. I have one remaining guess, and then I have to do actual answers, or I'm done. Okay. I feel like there's something that should have G, H, and B in there. That bottom right is quite obvious. Okay. I mean, I'm drawing a blank on it, but that's probably because I'm dense. Okay. One moment. Okay. Well, this will give me 3 consonants. Okay, that puts the U, though, in the same place. That's not giving me new input on U. But this gives me less letters. S was above and is not in any of these words. But, whatever. Still gives me input. Okay. I haven't used C, so I guess... Oh, I think that getting gouged just opened the floodgates here. Ugh. Q and V in a couple of words and repeat letters. Threw me for a loop there, Quirtle. You threw me for a loop. Well, that's Quirtle, so that was that. Hey, no failure, so that's I'll take it. Now on to guess the game. I'm going to refresh the page to make sure I've got the right guess the game. That is a mess, and that is screaming 90s. That is screaming 90s, and patterns like that were often in platformers, even the rare 3D outings at the time. Oh, I don't even know where to begin with that. Those 3 little lines, though. Those 3 little lines look like weapon fire almost. I could see that being like an asteroids kind of thing if it weren't the background. Yeah, those do look like PS1 or PS1 graphics. I would almost argue Saturn, except I don't think the beams would look quite like that. Weird thing about Saturn, most game graphics, most 3D graphics are drawn with triangles. Sega Saturn was that weird oddball that instead of using triangles, used squares. I'm like, you can make squares with triangles, but okay. So, MDK. Oh, funny thing, I have that one. MDK. I don't know that I would peg MDK with this checkerboard thing. That seems uniquely abstract to something like a Sonic the Hedgehog or Nights into Dreams. I would say Zool if this weren't clearly that screams 3D, that pixelation. Okay. But I'm gonna have to pick something. Gex is not out of the realm of possibility, but I don't recall anything in stills that I've seen. Oh god, why am I thinking Bubsy? I gotta do it. I think Bubsy 3D was on PS. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Original release, too old for Metacritic. That doesn't exclude Bubsy, I don't think. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely free Dreamcast, Xbox, but it still appears to be 3D. Metacritic score. Okay, thinking. It still appears to be 3D. I'm trying to remember. There was a game that I was allowed an opportunity to play once. The irritating stick was a thing. But this boundary... Another old 3D game, and I never got to play it even though it looked curious. I'd probably be terrible at it. But PS1 as well. And Intelligent Cube comes to mind. Those obstacles could be something to screw with a player on there. Let's see. N64. Oh, that changes things. N64. Well, it's not Star Fox. StarCraft, I meant to say. It's not StarCraft. The screenshots are low resolution enough to throw that platform into question. If these were cleaner screenshots, I would probably have been more likely to guess 64. Nintendo 64 with its anti-aliasing. Oh boy. I think I might just have to burn a guess. This does not look like anything I've seen on 64. Oh boy. It does not look like Mario, Star Fox. It is absolutely not Zelda. It's not F-Zero, obviously. Kirby looks nothing like that. Not Donkey Kong. That rules out, I think, just about all the major players. I don't recall having ever seen Quest 64, but I remember it being referred to as kind of janky. What on 64 had obstacle stuff? I think I'm going to burn one on Quest 64 just because Pokemon? No, it would not be Pokemon. They had Pokemon games on there, none of the RPG entries. These things don't look like anything I've seen in Pokemon. You did mention though, you didn't mention Pokemon though. I didn't think about that franchise when thinking about 64, but okay. 64 wouldn't be Hybrid Heaven. I think I'm going to lean Quest 64 for the top-down angle and the association that angle often has with RPGs. Though this is probably wrong as well. That is very distinct. I should know that head. I should know that head. Platform shooter, sci-fi, futuristic. That's like 70% of video games. And welcome, no third impact, please. Which actually brings me to my next point. I'm gonna have to go. Okay, quickly apologize for being late. Yeah, I've got an apology too. Don't feel too bad. But I'll get to that after your question as well, because it's Sunday. It's about Sunday. Okay, because I have finished watching that video. Okay, what? Wasn't there a Robotron game on there? Robotron 64. The head, that head, something about that gave it away to me. Okay. So... $2.5 minutes. Sure, I'll hop on over to that shortly before signing out. I will add, though, Sunday, though, I'm going to have to bump the Sunday stream because of personal and or family bullshit. Sunday has been kneecapped. Blind Archer mentioned that y'all got caught up to the latest DLC, so I figured I'd go ahead and mention that now. I will, however, still be streaming Wednesday. So if you want to bump Resident Evil 5, the last one, to Wednesday, I can do that. So if that's cool, then I am down. In the meantime, let's see. Discord. Here we go. Just refreshing the page just in case it was on there and I missed it. Okay. Oh, I see the link there. Okay. One moment. Real quick. Now, I'll apologize in advance if YouTube blows anyone's ears out, because it did that to me earlier when looking up something. I believe it was a trailer for Knights in Tight Spaces. Oh boy, that's interesting. I need to look up Fights in Tight Spaces again, because it looked super fun. Just the idea of a weird card puzzler battle kind of thing where you're playing Daniel Craig, James Bond kind of hitman-y fight scenes with your deck of cards. And now they've got that extending to medieval fantasy characters. I'm down with that. Okay. Now we have Donald mentioning Beyond the Sky. Okay, here we go.
Anyway, I think
volume knob. Right. Sorry about that.
we should also pay a brief tribute to Tracks Planes, which is just an absolute banger to get on the dance floor to. As well as Colony 9.
The volume thing was my fault. I forgot to turn YouTube volume down. That is fine.
And Colony 9. Night.
Ah, boy.
The latter two of which were composed by. Wait, what? Are you serious? You gotta be joking.
What, Donald? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, Barry. It's just, wow. I never would have expected that those tracks were composed by Yoko Shimomura, a composer for Kingdom Hearts, of all people. Maybe I was wrong to write off that series as being 100% cringe.
See, Donnie, maybe if one of these times you bothered to play any of the Kingdom Hearts games alongside Joe and I, you'd see a lot of things about Kingdom Hearts can actually be pretty good, especially Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on that happening, though. The lead creative dude behind the series, Tetsuya Nomura, was going to give us the supremely badass looking Final Fantasy versus 13 until Square fucked him over, so maybe his other works have something for me and them after all. Anyways, as far as the two Colony 9 themes go, I prefer the nighttime one by a long shot. This one segment in particular, for not being composed by Yasunori Mitsuda, sure does give me some Xenogears vibes.
Ah, here we go.
reminds me a fair bit of this Xenogears track. At least a little bit.
I think it's in the same key there, but oh, microphone. Okay, I'd have to listen a little closer, but I think they're in the same key, so that
Yeah, I think
definitely
I can
helps.
see where you're coming from. I feel that specific section of Colony 9's night theme could certainly evoke a sort of Xenogears-esque, comforting or relaxing sensation of softly floating in the air as your vision melts into a watercolory pool.
He's trying to be artsy.
Barack, that analogy is going over my head. Are you sure you haven't had Hunter give you some of his special stash recently?
No, Donald, I was trying to paint a picture of subtlety, something you clearly don't understand.
Well, whatever.
Okay. Accurate. Okay. Approved. Definitely definitely an interesting ad. Let's see, where was that? Okay. Beyond the okay, let me get back to Twitch real quick before I okay, stream. Yeah, sorry that that fighting game, the Elgato decided to be derpy, so I just yanked that hence the no device thing. So in the spirit of technical difficulties, let me boop that. Okay, yeah. That is one of the notes that I meant to mention about the video before. Windows decided, hey, you don't get to have Notepad. Weirdest thing, apparently it just decided, hey, on a random restart to delete Notepad. Which I had to find Notepad in the optional features and uninstall it. And it's like, uninstall an app that isn't okay. And then reinstall it. So it nuked some of my notes because I hadn't saved it all. Yeah, Windows 10 just straight up deleted Notepad. It's like, the hell? Okay. Yeah, if the VOD doesn't come up with any copyright bullshit, then it should be fine. Usually if the jingle hits like the 30-second mark is usually when you have to worry, but I'm not terribly worried. After all, I got copyright claims on several of my videos, including a few fraudulent ones. Thanks for whoever the hell it was with FF7 claiming that some of the themes are from their damn Lullaby album. But yeah, so what was I saying? I did save some of the notes before I lost that to Notepad and Windows hell. So advice on that bit. Boy, what was it? One of Trump's later lines in that last bit had a little bit of a AI weirdness, like how the AI likes to stop a sentence and then continue like normal. That's a weird quirk that happens sometimes, which is difficult to get additional takes when you have a limited number of characters to use on a service. But would that video get the thing copyrighted outright? It's hard to say, what with Nintendo being so closely connected to the video. I don't think copyright strikes ever stop an account. Stop a single video from showing up. Yeah, they do. They totally do. What the hell am I thinking? If you could keep the music clips shorter, like shortened down to 10 seconds, if you can get like the main like loop of a song, like the main most recognizable part of, say, like the chorus or whatever, and keep it down to about 10 seconds or like a couple of verses there, so then you could probably get by that. Final one, age restricted. Sadly, I don't think it would help too much. I mean, I definitely would do it for the language issue, but that's me being paranoid about language. Yeah, most of their copyright shit's done by automation. When the songs are detected when the video is uploaded to YouTube and the file is... They check the file somehow with automated processes during transcoding, and they usually have the automatic stuff set up to do claims and shit like the moment it's on there. Resident Evil 5 Wednesday. Yes, if y'all are down for that, I am down for it myself. Okay. So let's see. The notes, though, on the full-length video at the... I actually have timestamps for these ones. Oh, boy. So, getting murked. I noticed that Trump says one time getting mersed if bleh, brain. I'm wondering if the AI would say it murked if you spelled murk like the word murk, like murky water. If that would change the AI's pronunciation. But that's for future uses. Should you continue the script into the next segments, you might be able to spell it MURK''D to dupe your AI tool of choice into that pronunciation. I don't know what to do about the brother from another mother part. I don't know any spelling tips that would be more likely to get the AI to parse that. So I got nothing there, but I think that was at the 31-minute mark, 31:25. Oh boy. It's like, I don't know if it would be like BRUTHA, or if that would make the bot spell it, let's say it like Brutha. So it's weird. I think alternate spellings might be necessary for some of the stuff like that. That's so weird, though. That being said, there are two Obama outbursts at the 13:10 mark and the 15:14 mark that I took note of. And AI weirdness with the dialogue is sometimes kind of iffy, like raise an eyebrow and it's like, maybe this one needs a little tweaking. Nah, it's fine. These ones are keepers because those were priceless. I may have said it before, but his outbursts have an almost Nick Cage energy to them to me. Like Nick Cage kind of simultaneously furious and having a stroke. And it's kind of great. There's like, it's, oh boy. I will say those are quality. So those are keepers. I think so far of the stuff that's been put out, the biggest issues are maybe sound balance, which earlier in this one that was displayed on stream, that loud blast at the beginning was my fault. Sound balance, and maybe on a couple of lines trimming the dead spots out of some of the dialogue if they take too long, if they pause too long, which you've already fiddled around with Audacity to that. Hear what Joe is saying in the background of that snippet? Yes, that was one of the things that the sound balancing thing that came to mind. Oh, brain no worky. Cause yeah, that I don't think I would have caught that at all if I didn't have headphones on. It's a little bit of a balancing act thing, making those quiet enough to be just there and audible enough. It's a thing I would have trouble with myself. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that one needs to come up much in volume, though. Oh. Oh, boy. Yeah, so anyway, while you're logging back into your computer, let's see, what other little gaming news bits do I have to throw out while I'm vamping for a second? I've got to do something about the standby moments where I don't have gameplay on screen. This one comes by way of Niche Gamer. Apparently, Microsoft has decided to caution developers against releasing games with curvy female characters. They have a whole document that there's an archive post on the article on Niche Gamer, something about product inclusion action, help customers feel seen. And it's, okay, going over to Discord. And so they have a bullet list of considerations for developers, but they have some stuff about the characters and archetypes there. But they have stuff there for are you creating playable female characters that are equal in skill and ability to their male peers? Depending on the game, valid concern. I would say that's fine. Why so much emphasis, though, just as a whole? When this one on its own, I wouldn't worry too much about. Are your female characters equipped with clothing and armor that fits their task? That one sounds like combating bikini armor. Okay. Let's do away with the bikini armor. So why do the men have to be super duper jacked? Why can they all be shirtless when... I don't know. Do they have exaggerated body proportions? Oh, come on! Boy. It's like, I think these are actually valid concerns that are being overemphasized. It's one thing, you don't have to have every game being full of, like, super porny and super jacked characters, but you totally need some. It's fine. You have your Dead or Alive kind of stuff, and you have Gears of War. You want to talk equality? Do that. Have some for everyone there. It's fine. When the story allows, do you show male characters who display a full range of emotions, including joy, sadness, and vulnerability? You get a pass for adding when the story allows. Because otherwise... Just... If I wanted to see a dude crying, though, I'd just watch more Dawson's Creek. I should mention all this stuff comes up coincidentally at about the same time that Stellar Blade gets a playable demo sometime this week, and Humble Bundle is apparently releasing a new ecchi-centric bundle, which has an Omega Labyrinth game and, what's that other one? Some One-chan games, I think, are in there, so... Timing! Good job, Xbox. But your advice is questionable at best, and dial it back a notch. Because, I'm getting some smells off of that one. Where are we at, though? Discord. Alright, the Joe thing. Right, here we go.
What the fuck is Obama saying here? He's trying to be artsy, but it ain't working.
I caught the last part. I didn't catch the first part when listening to the video. So okay, that's cool. Oh boy, Xbox. That's like, I'm moderating what people coming into their damn games. It's like the Stellar Blade thing comes to mind because apparently they got a bunch of shit for one more cursed image. Alrighty. So apparently the devs over at Stellar Blade got a bunch of shit because their character was too attractive, too curvy. They don't have people like that in real life. And then they had to mention and show footage of the Korean model that they just basically dropped into the game. It's like, hey, internet, y'all know that attractive people exist too? You can have attractive people in games. You can have ugly people in games. You can have plain people in games. It's fine. It's all fine. Nobody's attacking you on that note. Just relax, and if you don't like a game, don't buy it. That sends enough of a message to them. Okay. Cursed image, though. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's put this up on screen real quick. Because it starts with the rough thumbnail idea. Okay. I don't know why Trump's face reminds me so much of Vince McMahon right now, but the itty bitty Obama head kind of makes me smile a bit. It's I think proportional to the character that they have there, but it just looks so it's kind of great. It's the hat. It's the headgear. Also, Biden the hell? Okay. Okay. And okay. Rex, okay. Kind of putting off just a little of that Kingdom Hearts energy, but if Kingdom Hearts were oddly terrifying, woo. Yep, that's profile pic worthy. Woo. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Nightmare fuel? I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not nightmare fuel. I think the smile kind of makes it a bit. Oh boy. Hi, I'm Joe Biden, and I am a monument to all of your sins. Oh boy. And I think I'm going to leave the stream with that. Thanks again, one and all, for stopping by Arcana Heart 3 Love Max. Ooh, I'll probably dip into it for a few more rounds, but it's probably getting uninstalled. I'm going to be back Saturday with Armored Core 6 Shotguns of Rubicon. One more thing you want to ask. Okay. And while you're saying that, I will finish with my wrap-up. Watch Jackie Chan Adventures. One more thing. It's cool, though. I love Uncle. He's great. Yeah, the wrap-up, though. Armored Core 6 Shotguns of Rubicon. They have to taste the wrath of Zimmermans. Sunday, of course, is out. And Wednesday will hopefully be the last expansion of Resident Evil 5. And I see that, all caps, okay. Be willing to be mean with you. I can't think of anything that I would be mean about. The only things I can really think of right off the top of my hand, like I said, are timing and pacing with the dialogue, which, for the most part, I don't think is really rough. Some of it is like, if you'll have like gaps that are too long in text. And a few of the lines will have that kind of odd pausey quality where the AI can't figure out where a sentence starts and ends mid-phrase. Those are the kind of things that there. And audio balancing, I think, are the biggest issues. I can't think of anything I'd be mean about. Oh boy, I don't want to be like Homer Simpson as a food critic, you know. Be like, someone leave a horse's head in my bed after a bad review, and then I eat the head, and, well, I guess it would be give it a good review in this case. A good control environment, I would say a relatively quiet room and headphones. If you have headphones on, and everything, like the sound's pretty much level throughout, nothing's like slamming your ears or weighing on your ears even, that's generally my litmus. I don't have the most sophisticated ear, but I would recommend headphones over speakers. That's my preference, though. I'm a bit biased. I listen to everything on headphones. Computer's overall volume being at 50 sounds about right. I tend to listen between 50 to 70, so that's a good output level. But yeah, it's whenever I'm listening to things with speakers on, if there's something that's too loud, it doesn't tend to weigh down quite as much as having two little cans slapped to the side of my head, pushing audio straight into my ear holes. So I would lean headphones there myself for that reason. Obviously, like I said, I'm not a sound engineer, so I don't know too much other advice on that regard. But once you get your acoustic environment, then I will give you permission to die. Once you have your acoustic environment set up and you can kind of tweak the levels of individual clips or tracks as you may, it should all start to even out from there. And then you can nail that pacing. All right, no worries about the keeping me, but like I said, I'm going to go ahead and pop out. Holy shit, it is 7:50. I will be back Saturday with Armored Core 6 and 3 ACs just hammering my butt. And I will be back Wednesday, fingers crossed, for Resident Evil 5 shenanigans. Oh, boy. Alarms are a godsend. I'm so glad that phones have the versatility that they do now. Oh, boy, I remember old cell phones and not the gross Java apps. Ew. Ew. That's a issue for another time. Thanks again, one and all, for stopping by. This has been Arcana Heart 3 Love Max, and I will see you when I see you, because I'm probably never playing that game on stream again. Take it easy, party people.